Hey, this is Esoteric the Red, and I have a channeled message for someone. This is super urgent. If you don't open it within the next week, I fear that ice cream and puppies will go away forever. You can't have that. So I need you to listen to this incredibly urgent, incredibly important message. You are too much of a consumer. You are ate up with pointless materialism. The fact that you even refer to yourself as a consumer is a joke. Why would you take some neoliberal ideology and its definitions and apply it to yourself? Stop seeing yourself as a consumer and start seeing yourself as a human being. You aren't here to just consume and work so you can consume more and watch all this slop and eat all this slop. Do you understand how wild it is with your social media addiction? That literally you would scroll through a feed as if it's your pig slop. That feed might as well be served inside of a trough. And you just slurp it up and slurp it up and slurp it up. And when you get done checking your 5 apps, you go out and you go buy pointless bullshit like Labubu's. And then when you're done buying your Labubu's, you go out and you say, oh, wow, American Eagle jean ads, that's crazy. They're not talking about blue jeans. They're talking about Nazis. And you get yourself worked up over some dumb shit. I bet you that the American Eagle jean ad was an ad you never even would have seen until some talking head on the internet brought it to your attention and then told you to get upset about it. And like the automaton you are, you said, yeah, I need to be upset about blue jeans. Why would you ever, and I mean ever, give your state of mind away like that? You know, I've heard it stated, and I think this was Alan Watts, that, when you go to the movies, you pay the theater to take you through an emotional journey. You want to watch the movie, you want to go through highs and lows and everything like that, and you're actually paying for that experience. But yet, you will go on the internet, you will watch a talking head tell you what to buy, tell you what to hate, and immediately allow it to take control of your emotional experience as if you were at the movie theater. Why in the hell would you do that? For far too long, people have handed their agency away to things that they absolutely do not have to. As a sovereign being, as a person who feels like they have free will, you should really, really turn around and understand how many times you give your will away to social media, to consumerism, to some ideology that doesn't even make any sense if you dig into it just a little bit. And you can find the fallacies in a lot of these ideologies. Take, for example, literally any ideology dealing with sexual marketplace value. Do you understand that these people, they will talk about tits, they will talk about cars, they will talk about status, they will talk about power, they will talk about relationship dynamics. Do you realize they talk about anything but love? And isn't that the point? Not that your partner makes more money than you or less money than you, but do you actually like them? Like the whole premise is flawed from the rip on a sexual marketplace, because you're not asking the number one question that even matters. Not how much money do you make, not how big your tits are, but do I actually like this person? Do I like being around this person? Do I have an emotional connection to this person? Do I have a spiritual connection to this person? Is this person somebody that I could actually see a future with? Is this somebody that I can't see a future with? And yet, the ideology that starts off, well, this is how the sexual marketplace works, is completely flawed. Because There is no sexual marketplace. It's a completely fucking made up concept that is constantly parroted by idiots. Constantly. I don't know why you would parrot this idea of a sexual marketplace as if your very emotions are some stock market. I mean, it's crazy, and it's in all facets of society: the food, the dating, the new age spirituality with people getting downloads and stuff like that. Like your downloads, they're probably coming from some evil entity that wants to mind control you, or your downloads aren't coming from God. God doesn't send downloads. God is not a computer, and it shouldn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I mean, why is it that in every single facet of society you do the opposite of what wise men taught? They have given rules over time. They have given commandments over time. And at no point in time did they say, the more plastic shit I have, the better my life will be. The more expensive vehicle I own, the better my life will be. The more sex I have, the better my life will be. The more I bitch about politics, the better my life will be. The more greed and money I have, the better my life will be. The more status and power I get, the better my life will be. The more escapism I conduct, the more slop I eat, the better my life will be. The more I refuse to look in the mirror and refuse to acknowledge my own actions, the better my life will be. The more social media attention I get, the better my life will be. As long as my public image looks good, I don't have to have integrity, and the better my life will be. I think you seriously need an attitude adjustment. You need to want less, and you need to be thankful more. So this urgent channeled message, I hope it got through. I hope maybe you can take away some of the distractions in your life, some of the constant wanting and constant feeding of desire, and turn inward for a little bit. Turn inward for a little bit and explore your connection to God. Explore what that means to you. And for the love of God, don't do it with an AI. When you explore and you finally say, you know what, I am over the gene ads, I am over the talking heads. When you explore, make it personal. Make it a journey with you and God. Find a foundation. You know, what are you into? Does Jesus sound good? Does Hinduism sound good? Does Buddhism sound good? Pick a foundation and start to grow. But I can tell you right now that complaining about blue jean ads and consuming slop all day and pointless consumer, you're going to continue to live a life where you just have to consume and consume and consume and consume. Because what you're doing, the void that you're feeling, is a void that can only be filled with inner contentment and inner peace, in equanimity. Anyways, that's all I got for this channeled message. Stop by again sometime and maybe I'll have another channeled message. If you want to know what's up with AI parasites, egregores, shadow people, I got other videos if you want to practice of how to maybe you can connect to the true mind. I got a video on that, and there's more to come.